Hey, hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, I'm great. Yeah, thank you
Okay,
so much.
I'm here to open up a challenge. Let's have this session to stick into 21 minutes, 21 minutes, and we'll pack it all.
Yes.
Okay? All right, start.
Yes. Okay. Shall we talk about but before we start, this is something I have in front of my coffee machine, but you can't read it probably. Be the change you wish to see in the world.
Yes, I agree.
So I just wanted to start with a, opening like this. I was just making my coffee and, oh my God, I should take this with me and show it to Shirley.
Yes, that's true. I don't remember who said it. If you want to change the world, start with yourself.
Exactly. And be
So
yourself, be your authentic self.
that's true. That's true. And I come with the topic that a friend of mine, actually a common friend of ours, both of you and I, after watching this recordings, she said all sorts of stuff that made me think and question. Okay, can I open it up?
Of course,
In Spanish, there is an expression called open up the watermelon or the melon. So
we
opening
are,
up the topic, okay? Abrir el melón. So she made me think because she was saying that, okay, come on. I mean, who is going to watch it? I wouldn't watch it, she said, because it's there's nothing concrete, and I want to watch something concrete, and I want to be getting some valuable and deep, informative content, and so on. So where's the content? So she made me question, okay? And and then I said, you know what? It's not that we don't have a content. Actually, we're bringing our own life experiences in here, but in a spontaneous and a free, uh, each time just the way it comes up, and we discuss. So yes, I want it to be valuable in content and somehow transmitting something to the audience, to the listener, because otherwise I wouldn't listen and watch it either. But it made me question, are we just, you know, like light talk, or is it deep talk? That's what was making me question.
Mhm, mhm. How did she make you feel? How did you feel after that?
She made me feel question the value creation that I am making, like self-doubt.
Mhm,
And then maybe that self-doubt coming, like talking right now is bringing me more clarity, actually.
mhm,
It's
mhm,
kind of a trigger that I am receiving from outside, that we always receive that, you know.
mhm,
Let's say
mhm,
that there's something with my hair and you say, hey, Shirley, what's wrong with your hair? And then I start thinking, what's wrong with my hair? I mean, yeah, my hair is always, you know, lousy. I'm a loser. I'm not that beautiful enough, not good enough, and so on. So somehow the external remarks or comments make us doubt, first of all, doubt about ourselves. And then that questioning turns usually towards judging ourselves, right? Pushing
mhm,
us
mhm,
under
mhm,
the underestimating ourselves,
mhm,
right?
mhm. Yeah.
Now, but the power of talking with somebody else is, or meditating, or having some sort of guidance, guiding material, readings and so on, is just giving us our own real value, understanding our real value. No, it's not, we should not be overestimating ourselves. That's another
Mhm. Mhm.
trap.
Mhm. Mhm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
what do you
Yeah.
think?
In fact, the same thing happened to me as well. And I'm sure I'm now assuming it's the same person, close
Oh,
friend of ours. She shared her views with me as well, which I respect. I mean, which I found really valuable. And I totally understand her because all of us, we all come from corporate world.
yes.
And we have been designing all sorts of programs, systems, and everything. We have we haven't done this before. This is something I was actually after her talk started judging myself, and then oh my God, Arzu, you're doing something that your heart is telling you to do, and now your mind is again taking over. um, You remember we were talking, if you're controlled by your mind, that means your masculinity energy is taking over again.
Yes, that's true.
So I thought to myself, this is something I believe in so much, and I'm doing it with all my heart, and I am doing it with all my sincerity. And I am doing it for the okay, I'm doing it to learn as well and to grow more as well, because we all grow, we said, didn't we, in the beginning? And um, I want to show myself and show other people as well, actually. They believe in themselves when their heart is telling them that this is the right thing to do. It is the right thing to do, actually. So um, again, I want to show one example from my sessions that I've been taking from Sonia Choquet. When she says, she's telling us, when your mind is, you're controlled more by your mind, uh, you start to, I mean, it's she calls mine barking dog, actually. I don't think I think she would be happy if I share this with you as well. She calls barking dog, it's your barking dog, because mine is full, usually, generally, it's filled with fear.
Mm-hmm.
What happened when our friend talked to us? Our fears started to appear.
Yes.
And when you are with your fear, you start to be away from it. You start to, oh my God, this is wrong. You start to judge yourself. You start to, uh, all the negative things start to come. And then, oh my God, Arzu, I think our friend now represented our barking dog. I mean, maybe initiated, maybe we had it already in ourselves. Our barking dog was already there, maybe. Maybe she initiated it. And I'm glad that I tamed my barking dog. Okay, please quiet down. Please quiet down. Yes, I understand you, but I am doing the right thing, so I am not going to stop. Yes, some people will not listen to it. Some people will not watch it. Yes, some people will start watching it and maybe leave after 10 minutes. Some people will just watch the end of it, but I'm sure some, at least, I mean, let's say again, some people will get something from us, and we'll get from those some people, we'll get something from them as well eventually.
Yes,
Because remember, we are also planning to do something live as well.
exactly. What?
So
Yeah,
how
I'm
do you
sorry.
feel
I'm sorry.
now?
Yes,
So
yes.
how do you
No,
feel
no.
now?
It's completely resonating, Arzu. It's completely resonating. And the fact that it's not only some people will learn and so on. We are changing right now. We are, while talking.
Yeah.
I mean, I think either I said it before or I said it to someone else. I don't remember, but I see these recordings as live, natural, spontaneous coaching, mentoring kind of formation. That is, we are recording our own self-transformation and our communication. This is how I see it. Now, we have the barking dog is a great metaphor or putting it. In coaching, we I'm sure you know it, the saboteur inside us. Okay, our saboteur is always there. Now, this is what the method that, or the thing that I explain to my mentees or my coaches. You have two voices within you. Either it's a barking dog, the saboteur, whatever. Okay, one is over here, is the positive, the affirming, the recognizing, the rewarding. Bravo, Shirli, good job, you did it. Wow, give a hug, you're great, you're beautiful, and so on, Shirli. Okay, that is praising. And the other one, loser, you're not enough, you don't know anything, you're stupid, I mean, who's going to watch it anyway, blah 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 blah. Now, when you have a stimulus that comes to you with a remark, with a comment, with a question, or with anything, let's say the likes that you don't get, okay, whatever, all right?
Yeah.
So it, or as a surprise, it triggers either this praising Shirli or judging Shirli. Now, we, majority of the time, have the tendency to listen to this one, because we have the tendency to judge and underestimate ourselves very, very harshly. We don't judge others as much as we judge ourselves. Now, mind positive, you know, I don't know if we talked about it, maybe one day we'll talk about it, is the channel that we've been starting to work on, is minding the positive, praising voice as well, because it's there. And why not also lend an ear to that voice? I'm not saying to dismiss it all at all. No, you have to give it a chance to hear some parts, partially may be right. Okay, it has to be a balance. That barking dog is there, you know, our deepest fears are signs to protect us.
Yeah.
Our voices to guard us and to give us guidelines in terms of keeping us secure.
Yeah.
That judging voice is also a protective voice. If we can turn it to our advantage and not,
Exactly.
you know, diminish ourselves, little tiny Shirli that is not there, and at the end, Arzu, you know what? I changed my mind. Let's not do these recordings. No, 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 no. Hearing it and saying that, okay, what do I want to create out of it? And then not inflate myself into, wow, Shirli is the great and so on. No, Shirli is the genuine, the spontaneous, the authentic, the real one. And the balance.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is the reason why we're here. So, yeah.
Exactly.
You know, I just remembered something. I was 13 or 12 years old. I remember when my teacher, English language teacher, came up to me, he said, Arzu, we have guests from the United Kingdom, and I want you to welcome them. Just a short introduction. You can say this and that, and then, and you will give them a bouquet of flowers. And just, I just want you be our representative of, the school. I got happy, of course, among everyone, he chose me, but I got
Yeah.
scared.
Yes, of course.
And you know what I did? I ran away from it. I didn't do it
Ah.
because perfectionist Arzu. What if I make a mistake? What if and then I didn't do it. I could have
Mhm.
done it. I'm sure I was able to do it. I didn't do it.
Of course.
So I'm not doing it again.
Yes, of course. But I am sure you had reasons other than your insecurity of that time. I am
Because I've
sure
always, yeah.
there were other aspects that were somehow intervening that
Mhm.
pulled you down.
Because this is how we were. I mean, we always want to be strong. We always want to be perfect, right? Everything. I mean, I don't want strong. I mean, remember in our first talk, you said I cry. I mean, yes, you now,
Yes,
right? Now we are showing our fear now to everyone. I mean,
yes,
whoever
yes,
watches us actually.
yes.
Um, so we are human.
Exactly, exactly.
So we don't need to be perfect and we don't need to be like strong, especially me, a single mother and does everything, no, I am a human.
Exactly, definitely. And when you're talking about corporate and business world, uh, things are harsher,
Yeah.
much harsher, because first of all, there's the going back to the feminine and masculine energy and so on. Women are expected to behave as such
Mm-hmm.
that to combat with the harsh environment, male dominant environment, and behave like they as though they are not women and with that masculinity and so on, and they are constantly in need to mitigate with such insecurities with different voices. And
Mm-hmm.
just the other day, one of my mentees, she reached out to me out of our session, routine session, okay, calling out with her insecurity of how to manage things that are coming into her, and which that triggering aspect, it's a factual thing that one of her colleagues, her equals, behaving or acting in such a way that it is factual, but it is affecting her in underjudging or not judging herself and
Mm-hmm.
underestimating herself, and
Mm-hmm.
and looking inside herself and saying, what's wrong with me, right? and
Mm-hmm.
and this is even more difficult for specifically women, and her equal co-worker, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
is a man.
Mm-hmm.
Now, men
Mm-hmm.
do not much self-reflect, self-explore, self-analyze when such things come up to them. Women do.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
this
Yeah.
such a thing is more challenging.
Yeah.
I don't know if you
So
agree.
I think I find myself and yourself, let's give us a credit. We are actually brave enough to be here to make such
Exactly.
a thing. We are not sharing anything. And sharing information is good actually. And we're not just talking here, sharing a lot of things. We're
Exactly.
sharing a lot of people's feelings as well, I'm sure. I believe in this. I believe we're doing a good thing for the highest good of the world. So, yes, how do you feel now?
I feel
What's
good.
your takeaway and how do you feel
Yes.
now? I
What's
feel
my
good.
takeaway? Yes, what's my takeaway?
I feel good.
I'm very glad
Mm,
that one of our audience has spoken and gave us room to, first of all, open up this topic, and our time is up.
yes,
And the opportunity for us to grow, to really
exactly.
to bring in
Yeah,
that balance and
hmm
do valuable stuff. That's how I
yeah,
feel. And the more the audience brings in their comments and uh, reflections, it will be
hmm
a value for my own growth. This is my takeaway.
exactly. Yeah,
What's yours?
yeah, I have a similar takeaway too. I realized that I have trained myself to tame my barking dog. I've realized that, and I'm happy about this.
Yes, barking dog.
Yes. All right, then
All right. See you next time.
for today.
Bye.
Bye.